Hello, I'm Harriet Soloway, Public Sector Integrity Commissioner of Canada. Today I tabled a case report that details my findings of wrongdoing at the Parole Board of Canada. Following a disclosure from a whistleblower, my office launched an investigation into allegations that a parole board member appointed by the Governor and Council to make conditional release decisions for offenders engaged in the sexual harassment of several employees on multiple occasions over a period of 8 years, and that PBC management did not adequately respond to his misconduct. Our investigation uncovered irrefutable evidence that beginning in 2014 and at different times over a period of 8 years, the board member targeted 4 employees, all women. The misconduct included lewd, sexually suggestive emails and phone calls, unwelcome, persistent flirting, unwanted and unwelcome personal invitations, and even unwanted physical contact, including a kiss on the lips at a workplace holiday lunch. One affected employee recounted numerous unacceptable situations, including the board member putting his hands on the employee's shoulders while she was working at her desk, repeatedly asking the employee to go on dinner dates, which she declined. The board member attempted to pressure the employee into a private discussion in the workplace. When she refused, he followed her around the office, leaving her with no choice but to take refuge in a washroom. When she emerged, he was waiting there for her. The employee recalled that she was trembling with fear. There is no question that the board member's actions had a serious negative impact on the affected employees. He inflicted fear and humiliation, resulting in sick leave for one of the employees and even the resignation of another. The actions taken by PBC management failed to convey the seriousness of the matter and actually fostered an environment that enabled the board member's misconduct. The earlier incidents in 2014 and 2015 were not properly documented, and as a result, further incidents were treated as a first occurrence. PBC management also failed to convey the seriousness of the incidents to the board member, advising him that he should, and I quote, refrain from being too friendly with the public servants. In 2 instances, PBC management informed the employees that measures would be put in place to prevent or minimize contact with the board member, and yet the employees found themselves in the board member's presence many times. By failing to take adequate action to protect affected employees, as well as to document incidents, PBC management grossly mismanaged the situation and created a danger to the safety of employees. The board member's term concluded in 2020, and despite his misconduct dating back to 2014, he was reappointed by the Governor and Council for a second term. Had incidents been adequately documented and available to the Governor and Council, it is likely that he would not have been reappointed and would not have had the opportunity to continue his unacceptable behavior. I should not have to state the obvious fact that all persons must behave professionally and treat others with respect. When an individual is in a position of power, they have an enhanced obligation not only to behave appropriately, but also to hold others to account for any misconduct and to protect those who are vulnerable. In this case, the board member used his position of power to mistreat and harass employees, and others in positions of authority failed to take adequate action to stop him. I must take a moment to recognize the actions of the courageous individual who came forward with the disclosure of wrongdoing that led to this investigation, which revealed that others had also been affected. Without the disclosure to my office, the misconduct of the board member and the failure of PBC management to take effective action may never have come to light.